And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and let's get to it, because these houses are going to build themselves. Alright, so we've got the Stilt house from the HGTV collection. This is one we did one of the quests for when we were here last, but we're going to take a look at it, but you can see it's going to be a lot more work than most of the other houses up to this point. Mainly because none of the furniture is any good. The layout is kind of wonky. It's not a very standardized layout. As you can clearly see, the house is very much uniquely laid out. And it's a mess. I mean, this is a whole downstairs area that has no walls. Now, I don't know if we can put walls in or not. We're definitely going to look into that. I don't think we can, though. But we are for sure going to tear all this out. And clean all this up. And then we'll, like I said, figure out what to do with the stilts. Okay, this doesn't actually need much done, it just needs lights in here. And what is this? Is that a light? Oh, okay, there is a light in here. And we need a light in here, as far as I'm concerned. Now, this looks like a room, and I've always wondered, we can tear this down and make a big room out of this. Now I'm more intrigued, not gonna lie, about what we can do down here. Now, I don't know if that means we can build walls and doors and all that, so we need to figure that out. Also, we might want to consider, what are we going to do out here? And I'm thinking a pool. If we're going to go for the Americana home experience, this is really the house to do it with, I think. Now, the only negative is I don't think we can do much about the ceiling. I don't know if we can paint that or not. I doubt we probably can. So, the ceiling down here isn't going to be that great, I would say. But one way or the other, we should consider doing something. Now, with that said, the other option is to turn this into a legit garage. Now, and I've actually just noticed something. There's no there's no way to really come upstairs, right? There's no access to the upstairs from here. I don't think. Yeah, there isn't. So maybe this is going to change what we do. Not in a big way, but I don't know what we would do out here now. What I would do with this. Because we can't build stairs in this game, so there's no point in trying to do that. Could wall this in, though. I still think we can wall this in. Let me see. We can put walls up. So the answer, I think, on high is yes, we could wall this in. And make some kind of room out of it. We can't put in a garage door, so I don't think. And it's just shelves. It just seems like a big waste of space. So maybe what we could do instead is turn this into some kind of downstairs area. Maybe like a second home. Like I don't know, like a guest house or something. Again, we'll worry about that later. Let's come up here. Now, the exterior of this place is pretty bad, so... And I probably should have checked downstairs as well. I haven't done that yet. There is something we should see and make sure that that's clean. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, is we'll make like a small guest house downstairs. I mean, kind of think about it, too, if you really could. Try to envision, like, you have this beautiful downstairs area, and you want to be able to do something fun with it. What would you be able to do? You make it a pool house. We're gonna need scaffolding to get anything to get up there. And clean that. So that'll be another introductory thing we got to do here. Okay. Sturdy. Okay. Yeah, I need scaffolding to get up there, unless I can get to it from over, in a weird way, over here. There we go. Luckily, we don't need to paint the exterior. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now, the one question is, do we keep the workroom? I don't think we should. I actually think that we should convert this into a bathroom. If we're going to do this. Which means everything's pretty much gotta go, because we're gonna redo the whole layout here. And it's going to be small. It's going to be a front room with a kitchenette. You know, it's not going to be anything too crazy, but we do have to do a few... Oh, you know what? I maybe not be able to do this. I don't think we can do this. Let me see. Can we put in doors? You would have a bunch of weird looking doors. So maybe this isn't a good idea. Because you can't enclose this. I don't think, unless you use a bunch of sliding doors. Let me see here. Doors. Okay, there is this option of putting those all around the house. So, I don't know. I really don't know how it was a good way to do this. I mean, what could you possibly put down here? Is my concern. I mean, we could tear these stilts out. I've noticed that. Break this right down. But we can't alter the exterior wall, which, that sucks. Because that's what's kinda in the way. I still like the idea of a secondary house, but again, we'd have to put weird doors and stuff everywhere. I just don't know. Leave that there. No. It gets to a point where you either do it and stop complaining about it, or you don't do it and find something else to do. It looks like there's actually room for doors as well, so let's just do it. Make a bunch of sliding doors here, and then try to make this work. Oh, wait a minute, now it doesn't fit. Actually, I prefer the way that it looks, to be fair. Okay. Maybe there's a better way to handle it, but I can't think of a better way to handle this currently, so we're going to do it this way. give this one to fit. It's facing the wrong way. Let's put in some regular doors. We can go with like the glass sauna door or I not have better color. And this will be a bathroom, I think. We'll make this a bathroom. Well, let's see here. What can we do? We can actually, if I want to, extend... Well, if I extend this to here, then... No, that's not going to work. Can't really extend jack squat, but what we can do is break this down. I've made the executive decision to do something else. Again, this could end up being a stupid idea, but this actually opens up the house for a lot more rooms. And we may ex-nay the kitchenette set. I haven't decided yet. There's a nice big bathroom. Now we need to start structuring the rest of the home. So we need to do a bedroom. Now, I want the bedroom to have access to this bathroom. So, yeah, what we might do is put in a door. I'm going to put in a door. We got to put in a half wall somewhere. So I'm saying maybe... And we could privatize this entryway. So let's do it, like, right here. See, I'm doing something a little unique, okay? Hey, look at that. We got a skill point in this, finally. Alright. Now, I overdid this because... Reality... Okay, let me just do this right there. Building distance is 1 meter more. Do faster building. Okay, really, I screwed this up. We need to do... bigger walls there. And go back to doors. We're going to use regular doors going forward here. Something with a nice wood look. Okay, gosh darn it. I went one too many here. It's not 2 wide, it's 3. Okay, and then where is that bedroom going to be? Now that bedroom needs to be roughly half this space. Or less. If we do it here, it's a very narrow room. And again, we can't do filler here, so let's just do a split down the middle. And you'll see what I'm going to do here in a minute. Now, there's not even to the door that's over here, that's out there, but my goal here is to do like a quasi room. Like, so we'll go to here. That leaves this area plus this area for something. What, I don't know. And we do need to put a door in, but I'm probably going to put the door in over here. So if I am going to do that to the bedroom, Let's go halfway. So we need to do 3 of these. This isn't going to be like a great layout because I've never really done this before, and you guys know that because you've seen my progress. This is roughly a very new construction concept here that I want to play around with. Keep forgetting I can do that. Let's do a door. Did I do it one short? I did. I could have sworn I did it the right length. Now, what we can do is, like I said, it's something about a kitchenette set. It has to be very small. So let's look at. Now you might say, aren't you going to do the floors and the other stuff? Yes and no, because I need to figure out what will fit in here. Is what we're really kind of at right now. And like I said, we don't want to go with something relatively basic like this. This would be perfect for the size of a space. But depending on where we put it. And because of that little table, we can do a lot of things with it. The negative here is where. So like we could put this here. Or even further down. Because you don't need a lot of space. Or we do something like this. Right? It's got the heating thing already on it. Put it right up against this wall here. Or put it over here and put like the fridge right beside it. Like we'll get a tall, slender fridge. We're not gonna, again, we can't put a lot here, so there's no reason to be overzealous with what we're doing. We don't want a corner. Anyway. Okay, that's insanely tall. Just looking for something that we can easily just put in, like maybe this. Oh, we're already going white, so we need to stay that way. Something with a built-in oven. And actually do this instead of what I was gonna do. You have your kitchen with an oven behind you. You know, I just don't like this at all. I like this. I don't like what else I was doing. So let's go with something different. So we were looking at Bayo, so let's stick with Bayo here. And actually, to be fair, we could go with something a bit more wood and rustic for out here. So we're going to repaint all these walls anyway. So let's do that. So we've got an oven. And so we want to go the rest with Bayo. So furniture. Now we're going to put cabinets in last, if I even do cabinets. So, but we do need to put in this sink amongst other things and some lower drawer cabinets to make this work. And is there a corner unit? That's the other thing. Is there a corner? There is. So let's put this in before we do anything else. We'll put something in there. Hopefully we'll fit. We haven't even started on the main part of the house as we're having a little bit too much fun with this, I think. Alright, then we can put in... oh, come on, really? All the way up there, asshole. There we go. Alright, we can put in the stove here. The stove top. So that means we need probably one more row. Just one of these, actually, would be good. And then we'll put in the sink. And theoretically, we could put a dishwasher there. We're gonna need some light in here, so I should probably get to that before long. I'm happy with that for the time being. Let's go with lights. Kind of like the idea of this, but isn't there a string of them that work like this, but in a string of set? Yeah. It'll look nice and down here. It fits the style. And then we're gonna need some switches. And we can put some more of these in the hallways. Okay, so where's that door? Here's the door, so let's put this guy right there. Look at that. It'll work great. Okay, so the stove will end up being... stovetop will end up being here. Dishwasher. I'm going a little hardcore with this kitchenette set against my better judgment. Darker wood. Like that. No, it's too red. That works. It's Brazil nut, but can I get a different topper for it? Kind of like a off vanilla beige. No, that's the front. It's kind of like a... I guess it's that. Yes, it is. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We're just gonna put a small refrigerator in here. Boop, boop, boop. And then let's look at something like this would be fine. Again, this is a small area. There we go. Look at that. Again, we don't have our stove and other stuff really set up here yet. But I think we're getting there. We're going to put a gas burner here. And then we could put like a little table here, you know, just a little bar style table. There's not much for entertainment in this kind of offshoot of the house. A bit of a problem that I think is not easily remedied. But what we could do is put like a TV over here and put like a sofa like back here maybe, or like a couple of like armchairs. So let's do, before we do any of that though, let's look at some painting options here for the walls. Because of the layout that we're messing with here, I've got some options. I can either make it all wood paneling, which isn't the best it's not the worst option. I think it would be this. No, that's too bright. Wall panels. That's too dark. I want to say it's one of these, but I couldn't tell you which one it is. And even if it was, I don't think it actually is. It might be this. No, it's too red. I don't think it's any of that, so we should probably just go with paint. Which right now I'm just gonna go with white. Again, I know I could go with more interesting paints, but for the sake of completion and getting this done, it may be in our best interest to not overspend a lot of time down here. As much as a neat idea this is, we need to get it done. And if I do too much effort and put too much work into this, it's going to take forever to get this done. And I don't want this to be like a 6-episode thing just for this one house. Rather, this is like a suggestion or an idea that you could do when you're playing this game and doing this house. So there you go. It looks nice. It's a weird layout for sure. I mean, I hope you like living in a glass house. That's the only negative. So I wish we could put walls up. That's really what's missing here, is the ability to put walls up that block the... Now, there is a way to do that, now that I'm thinking about it. All you do is you just put walls in front of these alcoves. I guess I could have done that, but then you have less workspace. And for this area, I'm actually okay with that. And here's the way to look at it, too. If you're not using this as a guest home, which you probably shouldn't, it's a little too small for that. What you could, other than the bedroom section, what you could do with this is like your out, where you can have like, we'll do a nice little garden with this, the biggest pool we can do. Maybe see if we can do something similar to a jacuzzi or something, and try to get that all squared away. Doing that, we'll see what we can get done. The other option, too, is I can redo the walls where I'm going to put the bathroom, quote-unquote, and we can maybe put a sauna in there. I don't know. Something we have to figure out a bit. I'm not quite convinced that we can, so we'll have to see. But doing this, I think, is a lot more rewarding because we're adding on a lot more to this house. In a way. In a way. And like I said, we can put in some light fixtures that match this one throughout this floor to kind of keep a consistency going. It looks nice to a degree. It looks clean. But I don't mind having all of the doors and stuff, sliding doors, for this part of the house. I don't mind that at all. And then the question is also, could I have built outside here with walls? I don't think so. So, because of the overhanging ramp, or the overhanging patio. I'm gonna just grab one of these and take it with me. Not a lot over here to paint. Okay. Fresh door on there. Yeah, that'll be a nice sized bathroom. And we'll put the laundry out here, I think. I might put it inside the upper floor, too. I haven't decided. That'll be something we can figure out later. Okay. That's empty. Put a door in. And flooring. We'll go with wood, I think. something simple, nothing too fancy. Okay. I think we'll do the same in here, just to keep it consistent. Okay. Let's do a few more lights here of that same style. But we'll do like these sconces instead. I think they're called sconces. There we go. It's a bit brighter. We need something. We need one over here for sure. Maybe one over here. Okay. We need to put a light switch on the wall here by this bedroom door. Yeah. Really, we should put a couple other ones around here. Alright, and then for this room, lighting, we'll do something probably very similar to what we've already done. We'll go with the same kind of lighting setup. And we'll do the sconces, or the sconces will go in here. There we go. Let's get painting. And again, I don't have to commit to a bedroom here. We could do like a light entertainment room. Some could call this the giggity room if you put up some blinds. It's where you butt uglies with the woman you love. Sorry, that was a little much. No, it wasn't. Okay. This is relatively done. Now we just gotta do this room here. And that's assuming we need to do that. So this room, now I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to make this like a bedroom or not. The kitchenette set is fine. It's actually nicer than probably the kitchen we're going to put upstairs. But think of it like this, guys. You've got guests over. Instead of doing a barbecue, you can literally cook and have a party out here on your patio, out here on your lawn, actually. And that's the theme I'm going for. Or we put a little dining table in there and then put a little bed in here. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm just gonna make it simple. I'm putting way too much, I think, thought into this, and it's getting me in a weird position here. You could put in the lover bed. Actually, I'm kind of wanting to do that, but no. Oh my goodness. What will we even put in here? Maybe this guy? And then... Okay. So we technically have a bedroom down here. The bathroom will be over here. We need to finish this kitchen area first. We also need to put in our heaters and installations, and I didn't think about that till just now. So before we do anything else, let's do our installations. Air conditioning will kind of fit anywhere, so I'm not worried about that. We'll put it in this hallway. And then the heater is another story, because we do not have large amounts of wall space, which becomes a problem. I can either put it over here, which is kind of out of the way, so we'll do that for this room. And I think we might be able to put it on the opposing wall. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, so here we're going to have to put it in this hallway. And we're going to put the AC above the door. Okay, let's put these installations in, and we'll probably be done with this bottom floor, and I'm going to mow the yard is probably what we're going to be able to realistically get done, and finish the kitchen. So at least we can say in this episode we'll be done with this weird expansion thingy that I've just thrown on here. I think, though, if you guys were curious enough to make a really neat-looking home, I would say instead of a bedroom down here, you'd want to put like an entertainment room of some sort. Or like maybe a children's playroom. I don't know. Anything would probably be better than the goofy thing I'm doing. I do like the idea of this is like a little, little Airbnb. And most of you are like, that's not how Airbnbs work, bro. And you're probably right. And if we still have enough extra time, I could do the bathroom. And then we could do the yard another episode. I don't know. We'll see. Put in our heater. Get this in. Okay. I don't have anything we did for the kitchen in here again. Let's go for, this bow. We'll find it. Can't be too far. Here we go, bow. Or bao, whatever. Okay, so those are the hanging cabinets, and that's really all they have. So they don't have very much, so it's not going to be the best looking thing. We actually use these in our primary home, now that I'm thinking about it. So let's just kind of put them a wee bit along this wall here. And then put in that electric hood. Okay. And let's do a small dining room kind of kitchen thing. We don't need to go with anything huge. We want something kind of on the smaller side. And that's assuming we can even find that. Which I'm not having much luck. Maybe something like this? That'll do. We can go over here with it. We'll only put in 2 chairs. We're not going to put in 3 or 4. There's just not enough room. That's cedar in here. Of course not. That might be too big of a chair anyway. Well, yeah, maybe not. Actually, this is small enough. We can do 3. So look at that. I think that's fine in every way, shape, or form. I mentioned putting a TV in here, but I just don't see a point in doing that. Okay, let's do this bathroom here. A little bit of white paint that we got. And we'll also put in a washer dryer, because it's a pretty big sized bathroom, so there's no reason we couldn't do that. The shower will probably go over here. Washer dryer, sink, crapier over there maybe. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Crapier, also known as the shitter. Now, I know I'm painting all of this, and maybe I should actually stop. Because we need to figure out where things are going. Okay, let me think this through here. Optimally, you could put a bathtub. No, I don't want to. I want to put a bathtub in the main house. So I'm not going to do that here. Let's do a shower. The shower needs to go either in this corner or that corner. If it goes in this corner, put the toilet here. We can put the washing machine and dryer here. So let's look at doing that. So if I put the shower here and maybe the sink right here, maybe what we can do is build out this way. Okay, we'll see. Bathroom. Let's look at a corner shower. One I tend to go with. We may not be able to put the sink there, so which is fine. I need to put the fixture, duh. Shower. And we'll do the sink. And we'll do the crappier. And like I said, we'll do the washer over there. No, I don't want it like that. We'll put it right up here. And for the towel heating, or for the towel radiator, we'll put that up against the wall over there. So we'll put it like right here. If we're going to put the sink over here, we may as well just use that wall space for something. But the first thing I want to do is, and what I should have really done before putting the fixtures in, was put the shower in to see how it's going to fit. He's having trouble. I see. Okay. We need to put the shower fixture on the other side. Easy fix. I'm actually going to install the shower right now, too, just to make sure that this is going to work. Why can I not place this? Oh. Should probably do that to all the fixtures here. Okay, good. Oh, and let's tile the floor, shall we? Nah, we'll do that after I put the shower. Once the shower's in, everything else will mostly fit, so I'm not worried about that. It's getting the shower in first that's going to be the weirdest thing. Okay. Let's get us 4. We did polish last time. I want to do something a little different. Okay, and then let's do that other fixture I wanted to do. Okay, let's go ahead and tile up the wall before we get too far into this. Because that's going to be a problem if we don't kind of quench it, or quell it, or whatever. Deal with it now. Let's go with 2, because we do have one long wall that we're going to have to do with tile here. There we go. Theoretically, I could just go to here, so I might commit to that in order to save tiles and time. Almost got it. You know what? We'll go one more. We'll just use all of it. And then paint the rest. Yeah, let's do it that far. Alright, let's put in a sink. Try to be done with this guy. Question is... No, there isn't really. Okay, I was looking for like a double sink, and there really isn't one, so... This guy... Now, we will not be putting a second washer or dryer in this house unless I feel like I could, because the fixture's there, and we could. I'm not convinced that I need to do that, though. We'll worry about that later. That's really what it what it amounts to. I wouldn't keep your hopes up. Probably not going to be doing that. Alright, this bathroom is almost done. We don't have any light fixtures in here. Ha 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 ha. So let's do that. And we're going to use the same style as before. I want to keep it kind of consistent. Thematically. And I like it. I like it a lot. So, move this over a little bit, though. Okay. We have finished, roughly, this goofy little down floor to give maybe some of you guys at home an idea of what you could do instead of just leaving this open. This isn't perfect. If I could go back and redo it, I would make this like all entertainment instead. But because that's expensive, and I don't necessarily think we get our money back on doing that, I kind of don't want to do that. Now, with the exterior here, we're going to need to put in some panels to make it match the rest of the house, I think. Even though it may not visually match, we got to do something, because it looks ugly. Even if it means I got to paint it. Because I'm not going to leave it looking like that. Going forward. And I think on the next episode, we're going to tackle the yard. And we'll probably rip these trees out, leave the big oak tree, or whatever that is, in. Maybe leave that guy over there in the corner in, and these trees over here are not really in my way. But we're going to start putting in our swimming pool, kind of outdoor themed entertainment area as best as we can here. Because that's really what the next step is. And then from there, we start actually working on the interior of this house. But I think we're on a good path here. I think we've done something different. I don't know if this is something other people have done, per se, but it's a different take on doing this house. as goofy as it looks. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Studios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, like I said, we'll work on the yard, and with any time we have left after the yard is done, we will go and start working on the interior of this wonderfully lovely home. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.